What's up, y'all? What's good? What's popping? It's your girl, Miss 3D Live, Miss Live 3D, whichever y'all want to call me today. Back with another video. I'm coming to y'all with this good live stream today. Of course, I have my special guest. You see it, Mr. CJ. Of course, I'm gonna let you introduce yourself and put your
What's up,
credits out
everyone?
there. Of course.
Hi, what's up, everyone? Author, artist, podcaster, CJ Barnes. You can find me at CJ, the CEEJAI. Last name Barnes, BARNES on all social media outlets. Same name.
All right. Thank you so much for that period. Y'all already know where to follow me. Miss Live 3D on TikTok. Uh Facebook. We ain't even going there. Just follow me on TikTok, y'all. I'm trying to get some people on TikTok. So of course, need you to subscribe. Y'all please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. I really appreciate everybody subscribing and stuff. Y'all, I just want to, while we on here, let me say this real quick. Why we didn't hit 1600 yesterday, y'all? We hit 1600. Period.
Congratulations.
Thank you. Period. I
Yeah.
was like, I said, wait a minute. So yes, thank you to everybody that has subscribed to the channel. I really appreciate y'all. I mean, like, just rocking with me, period. Because I know I be all over the place and stuff sometimes, but I need y'all help. So, let me know what y'all want to hear about the commentating and stuff. Y'all know I'm crazy. So I'm gonna give y'all the whole tea and stuff. So, but yeah, I appreciate everybody though. So we finna get into these hot topics tonight, y'all. So it's like a lot of stuff been going on, and it ain't even been but 8 days in 2023. It's been just crazy, crazy. So the first topic I did want to talk about is the stuff that's going on right now with R. Kelly and Tasha K. Um, so it's being reported by a few people that I'm sorry, y'all. I'm under the weather, so y'all may hear me cough every once in a while. So excuse me. But okay, so Tasha K pretty much had a lot to do with what was going on with the Lifetime series that came out with R. Kelly. And so R. Kelly has been
Oh,
apparently
are you
doing
talking about the
interviews.
you about the survivor R. Kelly?
Right, right.
Okay, okay.
So the final the final part came out last week. I think like last Sunday or something like that. And so ever since then, it's been apparently R. Kelly been making calls to YouTubers. It's a few recordings by, of course, Storm. This lady named Tasha. I think some Natasha Simone, and it's another guy. I think his name is DJ Party or something like that. Apparently, all of them have gotten a call from R. Kelly, and they recorded it, and he was pretty much saying on there, that he he feel like it's a conspiracy theory going on, of course, because he didn't have any of these charges until after the Lifetime, movie came out. And he found out that Tasha K did have somebody in the office, which we kind of already knew that because Tasha K was saying it when she was reporting it. She was saying that she had a link, or she had somebody that was, but apparently these people was looking up his whereabouts. Like, that's how people was finding out that he had COVID, that he had got moved, how much money he had in his on his books and stuff. They was looking up his information, and it was coming up like 57 times in one day. They had looked up his
Right.
information. And so the thing is that apparently now what's going on with it is that they trying to say that Tasha K is probably finna get arrested because what happened is the person that she was connected to, the lady, she ended up resigning before they could do anything to her. Because I guess she got word down the pipeline that they was finna try to, do something to her. So she ended up quitting the job. So now R. Kelly and his lawyers are trying to get them to, you know what I'm saying, be like, hold on, we got some tampering with the witness type of thing going on. You know what I'm saying, with Tasha K. So my thing is this: I don't know if y'all, cause see, I didn't even say my little spiel before I got on here. So I always say this when I first start my videos, y'all. I be like, "It's your girl live, Coach Tasha, Tasha Matt, Tasha got a good day, but not Tasha K." Okay, and I say that with my whole heart because I love Tasha. I love her for what she's done as far as just in this media and YouTube. Like I was telling you earlier, like she has really like broke down some walls, but she messy as hell. She be like, she be just doing too like, girl, I said,
When I was listening to
sit
when I
down.
first watched the video, I was like, "Oh, Tasha, girl, you going to jail." I kept saying like, "Oh, you going to jail? Oh, you going to jail?" But but to be honest with you, though, I don't think she's going to
Listen,
jail. I really don't. I do think what they did was wrong. However, when
right,
I think, okay, so excuse me, the most they could do with this situation, because well, I'm no expert in legal, so don't take what I say
right.
as
This is
law
all
because I'm
allegedly, allegedly. Look,
right. So I do, but sometimes law is common sense, and because this wouldn't be the first time where some tea from jail got spilled during the case, and unfortunately, it happens. And Tasha K so messy. I can't do that but laugh at it though. But well, at the end of the day, like when you're in jail, your phone calls, your recorded phone calls are not yours. There you everything of yours become property of the state or the federal government, wherever you're located. And yeah, it's wrong for them to share his information, but obviously, one thing in the when you're in federal, especially when you work in the federal government, I have for many years, you learn that if you don't have, there's a chance that you don't have access to it if you cannot access it. You got to have a certain amount of clearance to be able to look into those things. And their job, fortunately, is listening in on calls and listening to things. And sometimes those calls get to those calls are used in letting the witness know, okay, yeah, you're going to testify on this person's behalf, but this person, you might not know the whole story. And to a degree, they do have leeway with stuff like that.
yeah, because I think she was supposed to testify in some way, or because they was using some of her content in his something in his case. But my thing with that is that lady knew she wasn't supposed to be looking up that darn information, CJ, and giving it.
No,
I
she
sat
wasn't.
there and listened.
That's the
I
wrong
sat
part.
there and listened to you.
She
I
wasn't
want you to.
supposed to be giving it out. That's what she did wrong. Now,
That's
that
why
she
I'm
did,
saying that she know she got that good government job, and you
but
gonna
there's
sit
nothing
up
she
here.
could do. There's nothing I can say. Honestly, there's nothing he could do to Tasha K because you have to go through. You have to prove how she got it, and she can always say she got it from a secondhand source. Who can say I got it from another source, and who can say, what I'm saying? The source goes
Right,
on and on and
but
on.
see, this is the only thing I disagree with you on that is because Tasha K told us
She
in
did
this
say that. She did
motherfucking
say that.
video. She told
She
us.
did say that.
She
But if she
told us. She
didn't get,
spilled the
if she
beans
was
on
not,
herself.
but if she was not paying the person for this tea though, was
I
she
don't know if
wrong?
she was. I
Know
think
what
she
I'm
did
saying?
pay that
That's what I'm
woman. I
saying.
think
Like
she did pay.
you have to show where they broke the law. And yes, you could say. Of course, she said that she know this person on the inside. I remember her saying that, sipping her wine and
Mm-hmm.
throwing her head back with a
She,
rooster do.
cause
And
honey, she was excited about this one. I remember that.
I
That
remember that. I remember watching the videos. And but the thing is, though, is like you have to, because the news get these kind of things all the time. Like this isn't, what I'm saying? It's nothing. There's nothing groundbreaking,
it's not. But the thing is
and no
that
one ever goes to jail for it.
well, not
Yeah, people lose
necessarily.
their jobs, in their credentials and stuff like that, that does that because it happened to the person who let the recorded of Solange jumping on Jay-Z in the elevator.
Mhm.
You know,
Well,
and
the
he
thing
lost his
is, like you
job, but
said,
there was no lawsuits or
right.
anything
I
like
was
that.
just gonna say it wouldn't be no. It kind of can't be no. The only thing it would be is you losing your job. So I guess
Yeah,
her leaving was like, well, shit, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? I
right.
can't.
And that was
You
there.
know,
And there what people do. They resign. Once you resign, there's really
right,
nothing people could do to you.
right, right. And they can't when you going to them jobs like that. Most of the time, they can't tell you why they resigned. They can either just say,
Hmm.
this person
Yep. Especially
resigned or
when it's on
whatever
the
the
federal
case may
government
be.
level, they're not going to disclose any information. They're not even going to disclose what kind of reprimand they had for the person if they did do
Yeah,
one.
that's true. That's true.
Unfortunately,
Well,
R.
I just
Kelly.
know she was wrong. She was
She
wrong
was
for that. I
dead
mean, but
wrong.
she was wrong. She should have kept her ass up out that R. Kelly stuff. Like she already, and I know there was some of the commentary that probably got her seen a lot because that was before she
Man,
was still
she could
doing Cardi
she could
B
have
and
got a
stuff,
Tony
but
for that commentary.
oh
Look,
yeah, she had some good ass commentary on that damn R. Kelly. She was doing it. I mean, I can't.
look.
That's when I found her when she was doing it then, because
Hmm.
I started watching her. I seen her every once in a while, but I really started watching her then. But speaking of Tasha K, we gonna move into Storm Monroe, and I know you don't really know a whole lot about this, but I'm just gonna give you
No,
a
I
little
don't.
tea while we on. I know you but this is the thing, like y'all, I just want to say this, and I don't know if any of these YouTubers will ever see this video or run across this video, but I just want to give a shout out to a lot of the black YouTubers on here that are big names to me. If you got over 100,000 subscribers, you are not a small content creator. I don't care what nobody tell you, whatever, but people like Sean Davy Way, Storm Monroe, Tasha K, Lovely T. Oh my God, there's so many of them. Petty blogs. Um, um, the T, what is the baby name? I can't remember her name, but I'm gonna put it on there. But the T with the blog or something like that. I think I don't know if that's for sure her name, but it's so many black content creators.
Mm.
Conscious TV, Larry Reed. I mean, so many people that I just run across and watch and when I see them getting into it with each other, it kind of throws me the fuck off because I'd be like, we already small. It's already a small bunch of us on here
Mm.
that's getting respect. And so they
Mm.
are it. So when
Right.
y'all arguing and fighting with each other, it makes it outside people look like, see, this is the reason why we don't fuck with them YouTube bloggers because this is what they be doing. Now, the stuff that's going on with Storm and Rowe, apparently they trying to say that Storm stole the audio clip of R. Kelly calling and explaining all this stuff that went on with Tasha K. Okay. So they saying that he stole it from a small creator, a content creator. This girl she probably had less followers than me. I mean less subscribers than me, but now she has over 10K now. And
Oh
apparently they
wow.
like arguing over that because they feel like Storm stole her content and made it his own. Now Storm is saying that R. Kelly called him person, which could happen because R. Kelly is on a I'm trying to
Do we
call
have
lawsuit
receipts?
to try to get. He say he do.
Well, he
I
need to
seen a
show
couple
them.
of I seen a couple of them, but they wasn't really just content.
It
It
ain't
was just a
receipts, baby.
little
It ain't
etchy.
receipts, then. Receipts. True receipts will spill away all doubts. If, and it ain't
Right.
receipts.
It won't make it more doubtful then. Yeah, you're right. So
Right.
it's
If it's
all a little
receipts,
fishy. It's a little fishy.
right.
I ain't gonna lie. It is a little fishy
That
because
ain't receipts. Nope.
they all got kind of the same audio. If you listen to the audio, it kind of all sound the
Mhm.
same. But I'm gonna tell you like this though, R. Kelly is the type of person that keeps repeating himself, so you can't really, you see what I'm saying?
Right.
You really can't
Right.
tell.
Right.
You can't
He
tell.
ain't.
So
His
it's
conversation ain't really all that in depth, and it doesn't change.
no.
You can tell it's almost like a record.
he didn't heard somebody else talking about it, and he
Right,
repeating it, because you
right,
got to remember R. Kelly ain't really can't read, so
right.
he's mimicking a lot of stuff. I don't know, but my thing is I hate that they arguing with each other, and all of this going on and stuff. I just wanted to talk about it to say that you know I I love all of them. I'm gonna stay neutral and stay in the background in the cut and just watch and see what's going
What's
on. I don't feel like I gotta pick a side or nothing, because, like I said, I love Sean Davy Way. I love Storm. I love, Official King Payne. All of them, like I love all of them, but I know they don't really like each other and stuff. You see what I'm saying? So I just kind of keep
well,
it keep it
this is my little 2 cents on it, and I don't really know any of them because I'm not really on YouTube like that. Like when I'm on here, I'm on comic book stuff and all that, my
right,
kind of thing. And but this is one of the reasons why I battle with the whole podcasting issue is because, or starting a podcast is because there's a thing called journalistic integrity that people just don't seem to understand. And nowadays, you could just become, I don't want to say a journalist, but you can get on here and you could do your thing. You don't necessarily have to abide by any code or of integrity. And this is why Tasha K is in the midst that she's in. You have to be
right,
able to you have to conduct yourself professionally because you can build yourself to this grand high mountain, and one thing you can do or say because you don't understand journalistic integrity, you can crumble everything you just built.
right, right. And especially even if you make a mistake, coming back and correcting your mistake and saying that you wrong and saying the correct information will give you more respect than what you think. You know what I'm saying? A
Right.
lot of people will be like, okay, well, shoot, I said somebody's name wrong. Okay, let me come back and say the correct way. It's not intentional. It's more of, let me make sure
But
I'm,
some
like
people
you said.
in today's world, a lot of it does be intentional because everybody be so quick to get to the story. It's more so about being
Right.
first rather than being right.
Baby, when I tell you you ain't sick, you better say it again. That is the game on YouTube. What I found out, and I'm
Mm,
gonna be honest with you, I'm gonna always be probably, fairly to the end, because it's not, it's gonna only be certain stuff in my sector that I may get some news on that nobody else has. You know
mm,
what I'm saying? But it's
right.
like you said, it's more of everybody trying to post at the same time, or as soon
Mm,
as something come out, trying to hurry up and post it, because that's why you see on your feed it be so much of the same shit, because it be like,
right.
damn, okay, everybody must have found this out at the same time, so and so died. You know what I'm
But no
saying?
one took
So
the time to actually investigate and make a complete story. Everyone has bits and pieces that they're playing with, and no one actually sat down and investigate the entire story, talk to eyewitnesses, and get this and get
listen,
that. You know what I'm saying? They
i'm gonna
got
tell
bits and
you
pieces. Like, go ahead.
I'm gonna tell you one YouTuber that do it is Lovely T. When I tell you that bitch is cold with it, baby. When I tell you she will not come out, she'll come out with some shit a whole week later, but she will have all the
And
information
a
up
lot
in
of
her
people probably
video, baby.
wait to get her tea too.
Man, I swear she be on it, and it be the actors. You be like, damn, I didn't even know that. It'll be some shit that you didn't even know. So shout out to Lovely T, because she get. I mean, she is one of them ones that will not be one of the first ones you gonna see post. You know what I'm
It's
saying?
the same. It's the exact same way with the YouTubers when it comes to the comic book industry. I'm really big in comic book movies and stuff. So there's
Mhm.
always someone who's trying to post some tea before everyone else that always gets it wrong, and they get called out. And when I say when nerds call you out, they call you out, and they're gonna make sure that call out go viral. So you have to be for real, like you'll crumble everything you built because you was such in a rush. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Patience. Learn, don't slow
right.
down.
Well, I do make sure I see it. If I see it at a credible place, you know what I'm saying, a couple of times, then I'll go ahead. If it's something that I know
Mm.
that my little group of people, my 1600, what's up, 1600? What, Claire? What? Hey, we up in the P. I don't know what we gonna call? What we gonna call ourselves? I don't know, God. We'll do that later. But I'm just saying, for my people, I know some of my people want to hear certain stuff. You know what I'm saying? So especially if
Mm-hmm.
I didn't already reported on it, I want to do a good update. When I do find out the information and stuff, like of course the Shanquella Robinson situation. I'm still on that, y'all. We still haven't got no update or nothing. That's why I really haven't posted anything. But her birthday is tomorrow, guys. So we are gonna do something tomorrow for Shanquella. I really, am like touchy about that because that right there was some messed up stuff, and we need justice for her. So yeah,
Yes,
one
we
of them
do.
things like that, I stay on because it's something that I see my audience likes hearing about and making sure that we keeping up on. So I update the information when it come out and stuff like that. But I don't, me trying to be first on something and as small as I am, baby, it's a needle in a haystack over here. It's not gonna happen, probably not gonna happen. But it's all good though. But I'm getting into these YouTube streets and these podcast streets. So they gonna start hearing my name up in here because I'm gonna get an exclusive from somebody. You know what I'm saying? I know some people now. That's why you seen the little comment that you what's the name had said, Tasha, you know everybody. I do know
Hi.
everybody. So I'm trying to tell
Hi.
you. So just you never know who gonna pop up on this live up on her period. So I wanted to get into a congratulations to young boy, NBA young boy, then got married, y'all. He is officially off the market. That don't mean he probably ain't finna be making no babies or nothing, but he officially is married.
Lord. Who is
he
he married to?
married. He married to the last girl he with. Her name is Jaslyn. What was her? I think it's well, it
She's
don't
some
matter
type of
now because
influencer.
it's her last name. But her name is Jaslyn. She's just a little normal look,
Okay.
girl.
Okay.
She not nobody famous or nothing like that. It was somebody that was
Okay.
down to earth, and all of course all the teenagers and the 20-year-olds, they know who she is and stuff. You know what I'm saying? But I wanted to report it because I felt like he gets a really bad rep, but I really think he's a sweet guy. I really think he wants a family. He wants a real family unit because he hadn't had it before. And so
What did he get a
I
bad rep
commend
for? I
him.
don't hear any. I don't hear anything bad about what you know. Then again, I'm Patrick Star in the Morocco over here, so uh,
Well, he ain't really been doing nothing here lately, you know what I'm saying? Because he just beat a whole federal case. So, you know what I'm saying? That's something
oh,
that
that's
ain't
right.
never really been done
He
before. You know what I'm saying? So he kind of, being low key and stuff like that and trying to, just, stay away
mm,
from the I ain't gonna say the street life, but just the
the
drill rap
riffraff.
and stuff like that. Yeah, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying? So he done got married and
I'm
now
trying to
I
stay
heard he got
progressive.
another baby on the way though, and it's by a different girl. But whatever this baby like, I love it. So it is what it
Mm.
is. I just
Ain't
want to
he, isn't he the
congratulate him.
isn't he the rapper that signed with Birdman?
Now NBA is independent. He is independent. Now, matter of fact, now he signed with Interscope. He signed with Interscope. He got like one of the best deals with Interscope. That's
Well,
who
what?
that yeah.
Well, okay, so if he didn't sign with Birdman, I believe Birdman made a comment about him being like $1 billion rapper or something like that.
Oh yeah, because they all from New Orleans.
Okay, so yeah,
young
that makes sense. Yeah.
he from New Orleans, and he probably was just probably co-signing them and stuff. Yeah, because yeah, that boy, them New Orleans boys, they be coming up out there with that thing, right?
Well,
Period.
apparently, he's pretty popular. I mean, I
Oh yeah,
don't.
he is with kids.
Yeah, amongst the young crowd, like he's like their, I guess you could say their Drake or
I wouldn't even
something of
say
that
that
nature.
because Drake ain't really is popping. I would say he is our Tupac.
Oh, okay, okay,
You know how
okay.
Tupac was to us and is to us, how we just that's they Tupac.
Mm-hmm.
That's NBA.
Okay,
NBA is them. Listen.
okay.
This one, my daughter over here mad as hell. He done got married. She mad.
Oh Lord.
She said she don't want to talk about it.
So it's that deep, huh? It's that deep. I can't.
Anna. So yeah, but
And how old is about what is his age?
He young. I think he like 20, 21. I think he just
Oh
turned 20.
wow. Oh yeah, he
He
young.
just turned he just turned 20, 21.
Okay.
He just turned 21 because him and what's the name a year younger than me. So but he been rapping since he was like 14, 15. So he been kind of like how Boosie was. A lot of people didn't realize how young Boosie was when he came out. You know what I'm saying? He was young. Boosie was like 13, 14 out there. That's the reason why his voice changed. Like, we ratchet, we ratchet. Look.
Uh-huh.
So yeah, but speaking of being ratchet, we gonna go into well, I ain't gonna say ratchet, but just this young thug case, the YSL Rico
Ratchet.
trial, it's ratchet. It is ratchet. Now,
Ratchet.
listen, listen, they didn't drop the whole bunch of charges. Now, I don't know if you heard that. They didn't drop like I think it's like it was 56 charges in all, and now he only got like I think he got like maybe six of them. And one of the charges that was dropped was the murder charge. So
So who did he supposed to murder?
he didn't murder nobody. He didn't physically murder nobody, but they trying to say that he is the kingpin of the YSL gang. They trying to say that YSL is a gang. Now,
Okay.
Gunner did already told the judge that it is. That's how Gunner got out. That's how the other dude ended up getting out. So
Okay.
now it's like Young Thug is finna eh, I ain't gonna even say he gonna take the file for everybody because his lawyer is pretty good because he didn't got all them other ones dropped and stuff. So, I think he got a chance on winning this trial. But if they win the trial, then this is a state RICO. This is not a federal RICO. This is a state one. So the federal, if he soon as he win the state RICO, the federal can be in the actual courtroom,
Hmm.
and when they say all charges drop, whatever, whatever, baby, they gonna walk right up to him and arrest his ass and take his ass to federal prison, and he gonna have to go through that case.
So wait. So does that mean everyone else that got the immunity from the state, do they get picked up as well?
I'm gonna say this: they do have a chance to get picked up. They don't have the same immunity that they would have that they
Exactly.
got
That's
with
what
the
I'm saying.
state.
Like
No,
exactly.
they will still get picked up too. They will all still get picked up too. Yep,
So basically,
everybody.
they turned for nothing.
Really too damn soon. If you ask me, you should have just set your ass down there because a couple of them was only down there on like one charge, one or two charge, and they was like bullshit ass charges. But the
Hmm.
thing was they was trying to get them to snitch on Young Thug. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not listen. I'm not here to judge this baby to say that he didn't do none of this stuff or that he did. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying I don't like the fact that they are trying to make this out to be a gang, and it could surely enough not be a gang. It can be something like a sorority to them. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
Or
see,
for
this
a
the thing
frat
though, Tasha.
or some type of.
This is the thing though. So where there's smoke, there's fire, and the fact that it would be different if they didn't turn, but they turn, which means there's obviously something to turn on. So
I
there's
mean,
definitely
I,
has
I
there's
I ain't
something
saying that they
there.
cookie cut. I ain't saying
There's
they cookie cut.
something there. We don't know exactly what's there because, well, at least I don't know. Maybe I need to go and do a little further research, which I'll probably go do later on tonight. So I'm pretty sure we'll be having this discussion for another time.
Oh
But
yes, because this trial is gonna be going on
yeah,
for a
it's not
while, and we're
going
gonna be
anywhere.
talking about
Right.
because they finna have people before you say that, just to let you know, it's finna be a whole lot of celebrities that's finna have to pretty much testify. They got over 300 people that's testifying, first of all. And from what they saying, anywhere from 20 it's like 70 something celebrities on the list that's supposed to either be testifying for him or and some of them are against him that the prosecution then called, like some people that he done got into it with, you know what I'm saying, in the industry and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's finna be, yeah, they
See
finna be
what I'm
talking about
saying?
this
That's
a
what I'm
lot,
saying.
a lot.
Like there had to be. There had to be something there for them to turn and to point at. You know what I'm saying? So, but the thing is,
But they ain't
when
said what they did though.
they done turned on him for the state, and but come federal, the federal government doesn't need them to testify, then they're still going to get charges brought against them as well, because the federal government can have a whole nother level of evidence that they didn't share with the state, because they just don't do that, because
Oh, they
they
don't. They
want
don't do that.
they want their body inside their cells. They don't
Mhm.
want them in
Mhm.
state sales. They want them in federal sales. So I'm pretty sure if the federal government is going to pick up something, then they're going to pick them all up again. At least I would suspect them to do.
Well, I just my thing is I'm conflicted only because Young Thug was not like some of the typical rappers that come through and make their money and just leave their hood. He came back and he did a lot for his people. You know what I'm saying? That he grew up with his family, his neighborhood. He has changed a lot of lives, even just bringing people into like he the one discovered Lil Baby. That's what a lot of people don't know. And like he was the one who discovered Lil Baby. He offered this man like $100,000 to get off the streets and start rapping. Like he literally was the reason why we have Lil Baby right now. You know what I'm
I get
saying?
that.
Not even Ghana.
Get where
He
you
he
going, Tasha, but
but I think he learned his
you can't
lesson.
be
I
Nino
just think he
Brown.
learned his lesson, CJ. He
You
learned his
Tasha,
lesson this time.
you can't be Nino Brown. You can't inflict harm on the community and still give them turkeys. Like, we can't do that.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
That's the thing about, and that's the reason why people don't trust politicians. They do the exact same thing. Like,
Hmm.
yeah, you do. You doing. We appreciate you. For these jobs and this, then, and the other. But at the same time, you can't be double dipping in the background and doing other stuff.
Right. Well, I get that. I definitely get that. I just, again, he's just one of the ones that I hate that he he was still in that lifestyle if he was, allegedly. I don't know.
Mhm.
But I just hate that he got caught up in it and didn't realize the magnitude that he was, what he was in. He didn't have to touch none of that stuff or do none of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Because of what he has already, succeeded
And
and just
it
crazy.
shows that he had no true mentorship as well, because I mean, at that point, when you have that kind of money and you're able to do as you please, I mean, the world is your oyster, and unfortunately, he was just doing. Some people dab in. Sometimes, what you have ain't enough for some people, and they want more.
Yeah,
And power, because you can
well,
have all the
listen.
fame in the world, but not have the power, and people be wanting the power. Just like some of these wealthy folks be wanting. They have all the money in the world, but they be wanting fame, but they're not interested in enough to be in, for the world to be into them like that. So that's when they become, uber assholes and do crazy shit. Like the Hiltons, like Paris Hilton. No one's interested in Paris Hilton, really. But she did the sex tape, and she blew up after that. But she had all the money in the world at her fingertips, but she wanted fame.
Hmm.
There's a lot of them have already had money and fame, and they want real power. And sometimes the only power that they're able to grab a hold to is the power within their own communities, like drug dealing and things like that. I don't necessarily feel sorry
Yeah,
for them.
I
It's just
mean, yeah, that's and again, that's the lifestyle that he kind of grew up in and seen that he thought that that's the respect where those people got that respect. You see what I'm saying? So it kind of goes back to our culture and what we think is a respectable job and what we don't. You know what I'm saying? Or
right.
so I just with that situation, like I get that because I'm like I don't really want anything to. I don't want to be servicing something that's going um affect my community. If you know what I'm saying, trying to do
Right.
like no fucked up shit to be like, oh, us black crime and all of that stuff. And that's not what I'm trying to do. But at the end of the day, I do feel like people
Right.
need a second chance. You know what I'm saying? Because they be like, okay, I got it. This I see. I can't do none of that. I'm steer straight. I ain't gonna do it no more. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. Now
Mhm. But
it's
you can
maybe
only get a
not
second
his
chance if
his
you paid your
second
dues to
time.
society too, Tasha. Like he ain't paid no dues to
Well,
society.
that's why I
If
say I
this
feel
young
like
man
he
walk,
did.
okay, so let's say if he do get off, right? This needs to go two ways. He could either learn his lesson, or he could then feel like he's more invincible. Which one you think he's
Yeah,
gonna do?
yeah. That's a that's a deadly for because you don't know which one he gonna fall into. You know what I'm
Because
saying? And
narcissism runs rampant in 2023.
now I just for to say that. I mean, you have a
Woo!
strong ass
These
point
people
on
are.
that because that's a thin line between both of them. You know what I'm saying? Because like you said, he can get so cocky to the point where he just be like,
Mhm.
you know what I'm
I
saying?
beat
So,
them charged. All his songs. What I'm saying, I beat Rico. I can hear the song now. It is popular. It is gonna pop. It's gonna be everywhere because
yeah,
it's gonna be true, and
it's gonna be true.
everybody
Yep.
gonna play it on his behalf.
Hmm. That's gonna be the part that they play on TikTok. They're gonna wear it out. Yeah, yeah, that's true. Well, I just oh, okay, wait a minute, CJ knocked off. But yeah, y'all, I just hope I do hope that Young Thug get off. You know what I'm saying? I really do hope that he do get off. And if he do get off, I do hope that he learned his lesson. I hope he don't, turn around and be like, I beat the Rico and get the big head and get to getting all cocky and shit on us and stuff. But I hate that I just hate to see people turning on folks. You know what I'm saying? Just to see all them people that he, was had this, love, brother love for them. Now they done all took these plea deals and stuff, and he's sitting up here looking crazy, still in jail and stuff. Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We all going down. But yeah, y'all, I just wanted to come and give y'all a good old live tonight. We're gonna see if CJ gonna pop in. If he gonna pop back in or not. But yeah, I just hate like I was stating earlier, I just hate to see a lot of my favorite content creators getting into it and stuff like that. I just really hate that. All right, CJ back, y'all. Hold on. All right, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay,
I
yeah.
gotta figure out a way to cut off stop my phone from getting messages and phone calls and stuff while I'm
Why
doing
you
this.
on? Yeah.
Yeah, is there a way to do
um,
that?
I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look it up. It probably is a way that you could do it. Because I was
Hmm.
gonna say, it's a mobile app, so it should be able to do it. I sure was like, y'all, we lost DJ. He should be back. We gonna stay here until he come back, y'all. So shoot, we gonna be up in this thing. But so since we did get back on this, so we're gonna talk about what's gonna get a little just a little political on here on the hot topics. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about what's going on with this food shortage that we got going on, y'all. This purge that's coming, y'all. Y'all better get ready. Y'all better get ready. So what I've been hearing is that it's gonna be it's gonna be scarce already. If everybody just look and see on the shelves right now, I have never ever before in my ever life have seen the shelves so bare before. I have not like I ain't seen a stocked up stove since before 2020. Okay, so it's just being brought to my attention that it's finna get worse before it get better. So Y'all better start stocking up on your stuff and stuff because this food shortage is real. I don't know if people been watching the news and stuff because I'm gonna be honest with you. I done stopped watching the news. I go in and go out. I don't even watch it no more because I feel like a lot of the real news is on YouTube, y'all. Y'all better get into it, okay? That is where the real news is about to be. That's where the news be getting their news from.
Yep.
I done seen it with
Yep.
my own eyes. They be getting their news from YouTube. So y'all ain't really got to go to the news. You can just come here. We gonna give y'all tea. But
All of
I have been, I right, I have been seeing that they talking about it's gonna be a hell of a food shortage. So my peoples, I'm just saying for me, y'all better start getting your little stockpiles together and stuff. You learn how to, grow them good potatoes and green beans and onions and bell peppers. Cause that's all we need to make a meal. That's all we need to
mhm.
make a meal is some
Baby,
onions, bell peppers, and
look,
potatoes.
we're gonna be we're gonna be a one slim country.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Everybody gonna be slim, honey. Let me tell you, everybody gonna be slim. But and it's crazy. That's the only thing that everybody been talking about. No one's talking about the food shortage, but everybody's been talking about. And I cannot think of his name, but I do know his position. He's the minority speaker for the Democrats. The speech that he gave before he introduced the majority speaker for the House
McCarty.
Republican.
Hmm.
Yeah, this been the
Jeffries.
big
His name
blow
is
up.
Jeffries.
Jeffers is exactly
Hmm.
who he is. This has been a big blow up for a while, for like the last couple of days or so,
Hmm.
and it's just convenient that all of a sudden they can't. You know what I'm saying? Like they can't pick a majority leader. Like all of a sudden, like it's trivial stuff that they're making a big issue out of, and
Of course.
I don't feel like that people just don't want to believe that there's going to be a food shortage. Everyone's walking here like it's normal. Well, I'm telling you, talking about it by the end of 2025, and everybody gonna be right here on a vegan diet, eating tofu because that's all Bill Gates gonna have left for anybody.
Listen, listen. I'm gonna say
Bill
this
Gates gonna
for
have
that.
y'all
I'm
this
gonna still
plant based diet.
listen. I'm gonna still have me some stuff. I'm just gonna store it, and I'm finna go because, like, they got me, they got me messed up. As long as I can get to an
That's
ocean or a river, I know how to
that's
fish.
all that's gonna be there.
I, I listen. I know how to live off the land. I can get up, or I can get it. Where I live, I am a country girl. I'm a city girl at heart. I don't like the country, but I can live in the country. Okay. Really? Oh my God. Let me tell y'all something about being a new age Gigi, cause I, I might cut you if you call me a grandma, okay? I'm just letting you know real quick, okay? I'm a Gigi. They will interrupt you at the most awkwardest time, y'all. Gigi on work. Gigi at work. Y'all gotta go in the living room. Go in the living room with mama real quick. Give your brother some water. Thank you. Y'all so nice. Y'all share. Take your toy in there. Y'all excuse the kiddo break.
That's
But
all
yeah,
good.
it's gonna get crazy. Like it's gonna get really
But
crazy.
you
So
know,
like your foods that you like, your rice and your canned goods and your tissue, might as well start with that tissue and paper towel shit again, cause it's gonna get real scarce on that too
and then
again. So
that's not including all the factories that's been catching on fire, that people have been
mm,
setting on fire. There's been water.
mm-hmm.
They're not reporting that the water plants that has been tampered
Contaminated.
with. And
Mm-hmm.
right here in America, like there's a full on um, attack on the food and water supplies and the utility supplies here in America. They're not sharing that information. It's very scarce information. Like I saw a video clip on the news on it the other day, and it was literally like a 20-second coverage. And I'm like, that's all they're gonna talk about on that. When they went right back to talking about the what's going on with them trying to find a majority leader. I'm like, I don't mind care about this. At least I don't care. I didn't care.
No, I didn't. I didn't particularly. I didn't give a damn who's gonna be up there. Just get them in.
Right?
The point
Because they're not
was,
going
I
to do
was really
anything.
mad because you holding up, y'all potentially holding up people's checks, their SSI checks, people's government checks, as far as them working. Because if we didn't get them up in there, it would have been, like, okay, we gotta halt this because we don't have a speaker yet. What the fuck, like y'all? That's what be pissing me off. It's like
Hmm.
the American people be suffering while y'all sitting up
But
here
see,
in
that's
this
the
little gamble
distraction of it
thing.
all.
Like, why would y'all do that? That don't make no sense to me.
That's the distraction of it all, though. Like the distraction has to affect someone for there to be some outrage. It has to be some fake outcry out there, and the number one way to create outcry and hysteria is to mess with people money because that's their livelihood,
Baby, let me tell you
and
something. Because when you
you're
mess with
gonna
the
make the
coin,
most noise about your money.
you mess with the coin. You see how fast I spoke up. You mess with the coin. Oh, we got an issue.
But see,
Wait a damn minute.
But this is not just an American thing, though. This is all over the world. Like they're not showing it. People are protesting. Maybe people in China are not even working. Like they don't even want to work at the places they're working because the places there are hold them like literally in hostage work situations for their life. Like they had to bust out of one of the what is it, iPhone factories because them folks don't be letting them have to
Mhm.
go to work or go home.
Yeah, that's because we over here buying them motherfuckers like they Skittles, Jesus. Y'all in them goddamn iPhones. That ain't me. I got an Android, y'all. I am an Android. My name is Miss Live 3D, and I am an Android user. It's slick on here.
I
Don't get
just make the
slick,
switch over
okay,
to
with the
iPhone.
Android
I don't even think it's been 6 months.
comments. Because baby, I can't do it. I can't do it. But listen though, I will say this. I have a Samsung. I have a Note. I don't even know, but it's an upgraded Note. This mug is nice. When I say it's I got it for Christmas from my kids. Shout out to my kids. Yes, y'all. If y'all didn't know I look like I'm 19 on my picture and stuff, but I got grown kids. So it's lovely when you get $700-800 phone from your kids and you didn't pay nothing for it. so yeah,
Well,
I
at least you
love
can
it.
look
So
cute when you're
I
taking
am an
pictures.
Android. Right. I got me a good camera
Right.
now and everything. Even to record my videos and stuff. So y'all gonna see a new little format on the videos. Y'all gonna see me in a little
Right.
circle at the top.
They could
Yeah, that I
the quality is so much better.
oh yes, and even the audio is. So I'm so thankful. Shout out to my kids for my Christmas present. so
And just
but yeah, we got it.
just wait till you start eating your your vegan nuggets because ain't gonna be no more real
No.
meat.
Oh my God, here we go. Listen, long as it take look, I'm like, I've been watching Tabitha Brown. Shout out to Tabitha Brown. Baby, the way she be cooking, she be making everything taste like meat. So I just need to go on over
No,
there
for
and get me
real.
some
Like
liquid
people have
smoke
to.
and
You gonna have to do all that.
and
That's
go
gonna be the only
on.
thing available is what they can make from grass because they killing everything else. I'm trying to tell you. In 5 years,
Look,
we all gonna have vegan
listen.
diets, walk around in white suits on elevators and
Lord,
take
that's
us
a
to
shame.
crazy places. Now let me stop. I told you I watch too much comic book stuff.
Look, hey, sometimes they be hiding that stuff up in them comic books from what I heard. I ain't gonna lie. So listen, what they say, cause the Simpsons, baby, if the Simpsons didn't tell some stuff, I was like, wait a minute,
Where you think I
this
got?
happened.
Where you think I got the Bill Gates theory from?
This happened.
About Bill Gates buying up all the land in America and trying to make everybody eat vegan tofu.
Listen, I was sold when they predicted Kobe's death. Baby, I was sold. I was like, cause I had seen other little stuff that they had did, like they predicted Diana's death, everything. Like the Simpsons, I don't know who the fuck was writing that shit or what. I listen, Linda. that was that was
There's a
some
theory that
weird.
the Simpsons writer is a time traveler.
Listen, that was some
Yeah.
weird. that was some weird shit. Like I could not believe it. And sometimes, but I would say this too. Sometimes people will take stuff like that and actually make it happen.
Act
You
it
know what I'm
out.
saying? They will actually get the idea from it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So you don't know either, you don't know if it's either or, but yeah, that's
Mm.
it's like literally crazy. Like it's been 8 days, friend, and they is cutting up like this in the 2023 already. It's like what what in the world?
Okay. Wow. What's the guy name from the Sports Center? Skip
Oh Lord.
showing his ass. The white guy.
Skip Bayless. Mr.
I
Bayless.
can't. I
Mr.
don't even know
Bayless.
him, and I can't stand him. He give narcissistic vibes,
Listen. He
and then
already had said
apology.
some
Oh
like
my gosh, the
no, he
apology
didn't
was so
really
trash.
apologize, but I was gonna say he really
Exactly.
didn't apologize. He didn't apologize. Now, see, you don't know this, but him and Shannon had got into it just a week ago before this. He pretty much disrespected Shannon, told Shannon he wasn't shit, that Tom Brady was the best NFL player in the world and ever, told Shannon Sharp he wasn't shit. And I mean, just some crazy. So yeah, it was a lot of people already kind of like, okay, you done said this, talk crazy to this man. Like Shannon done won like 3 back-to-back Super Bowls. He like Hall of Fame. He one of the best tight ends ever that had ever played in the NFL. Like
You
literally,
know
Shannon is
what? And I don't want no one to get offended when I say this, but I get so sick and tired of white people get. They get one person who's really freaking good at whatever position that they is good in. Like for instance, Eminem, they swear they're just the best at whatever it is the fuck they're doing, and they're not. They're mediocre at best. I'm not saying that what's his name is bad. Who he say again? Because you play
Tom
the
Brady.
sport. I'm not. I know who Tom Brady is. I can't point him out of a lineup, but I know who he is. I know his name.
Right.
But my point is that I'm pretty sure there's a lot of other ones that were better than him. White people get that one person who's probably mediocre at best, like Adele.
Listen.
I love Adele music, but they swear Adele just the next best thing. She's gonna be the queen of soul, and she ain't.
She knows she not. She who do she give props to every time she get a fucking award? She give
Exactly.
props to Beyonce
Because
every time.
she's
I don't.
good, but
I do
she's
not.
mediocre still compared to a lot of other black women, black artists. Adele is very fucking
Like
mediocre.
Jasmine Sullivan can sing her under the table. Do you hear me?
A lot of
Under
them
the
can.
table.
A
Like
lot of them can. I love Adele music. Trust me, I love it. Hey, but you hear one Adele song, you can hear them all.
right. Well, I know Skip, baby. When I tell you Skip Clown, for me, the comment it kind of was like borderline. Like I get what he was saying. I get what he was saying. I
You
listen.
know, he can have love for Tom Brady without neglect, without disrespecting the legacy of everyone else. Because Tom Brady ain't that
Right,
damn good.
and that's what a lot of the NBA players and NFL players were saying. Like, why did you have to cut? Why did you have to cut Shannon Sharp's history down to big up Tom Brady? You know what I'm saying? Like, but my thing
Right.
is like with the tweet that he did with Demarion, I get what he was saying. Like, why did we have to? First of all, that wasn't the time for that tweet for me. Like, you could have said that after he woke up today or some shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, why did we stop the game? We should have just went on ahead and went with the game or whatever the case may be. You see what I'm saying? Like, why would you
Right.
say that? And this baby is in the hospital fighting for his life. Now, I am a football mama to the heart. My son, shout out to my son. Shout out to my son. Y'all go look at my son on Twitter at young underscore Deontay. On Twitter, he about to commit, you know what I'm saying? So we got a full ride to
Congratulations
college.
for that.
Period on it. We're gonna be announcing it on here because we used to be on Facebook, but we're gonna be on here on our new family. We're gonna be with YouTube and stuff. But I am a football mom to the heart. So when I seen that baby get up and fall back down, and all them people go over there and they had to resuscitate him that many times, that right there, that fucked me up. You know what I'm saying? So for him to say what he said at that moment,
Mm.
baby, let me tell you something. He couldn't have went to the corner store. He couldn't have went to Subway. He couldn't have went to the gas station where no black person would have tried to fight his old ass because
But you
that was,
know,
I ain't even gonna say black folks because it was some white folks that was like, what the fuck? Why would you say some shit like this? This man just died on the fucking field. You know, oh, they was hot. Do you hear
because
me?
the people are trashy, and he is a perfect example. What he said is a perfect example, and it's the same example. I don't know if you've seen this clip of Cat Williams going around. He just been saying about the whole Black Panther being replaced situation that everybody's been complaining about. Like, no, they wanted to get another T'Challa and not have T'Challa die in the film like they did in Wakanda Part Two, right?
Hmm.
So it's the same situation that this was that Skip got going on. Like these people are so caught up in wanting to be entertained that they lose their damn morality and their sense of compassion and empathy of what's going on at that current situation for the people involved. So how do you think
Hmm.
those players want to get out there and continue playing, knowing that the person that just like a brother to them was out there laying and they had to resuscitate him? Like who wants to? What would you want to do? Would you want to go back to work after knowing your mama just had a heart attack?
Hell no.
You
Hell
know what I'm saying?
fucking
Like
no. Hell, if my
people lose
boss,
their compassion and
if
stuff
I
like
was
this.
sitting there and my boss had a heart attack, I couldn't go back to work. Hell, if it was one of my coworkers, I
Right.
could not physically like go back to work right then. I would literally have to because watching that shit, like what how you think we felt and millions of people
Especially,
on we felt fucked up. Like we was all like everybody, the whole damn United States stopped for this baby. This baby he didn't raise $8.8 million on his on his GoFundMe account for the kid. $8.8 million. That lets you know everybody in the world literally was feeling that moment was like, okay, this is some real ass shit. So for him to
right.
say that, like you
And
you
it's sad.
you
Like
like
people
you
don't
said, nobody has no
people want
type
to
of
be
sympathy
entertained.
or empathy.
Yep.
And that's yeah, it's like, oh, do your damn job. You get paid to,
Right.
go hit and kick and spit on people. So
Especially
yeah.
with especially you want people who are in a situation where their bodies have to be used strategically to win the
Well, let's
game. You know what I'm saying? Like they could potentially hurt themselves just being out of a clear mind.
let's just go here. Skip ain't never played. He played basketball in high school. Okay, you see how old he is. He never played professional college, nothing. So my thing is, I don't get how he got the right to even go full throttle like he do any motherfucking way. Cause you ain't played nail fucking sport to be able to
Because
say that you even
that's
know
the
you like you
entitlement
saying
that
that you
people
a sports
have
expert.
nowadays.
Shannon Sharp has, but you don't hear him. He knows about basketball, but you don't hear him speak as confidently as he do about basketball as he do about football because he
Right.
was in it. He was in
Right.
that shit. He was the plays. He was the coach. He was the, you know what I'm saying? He was on offense, defense. He was in that shit. Like, and
Right.
this Skip wasn't in none of it. You wasn't on the court or the field, sir. Like how 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 do you feel like you got any right to even say something to that extent? Like you giving your commentary and your outlook on stuff. Okay, cool. That's what you getting paid to do. I understand. But some shit like that tweet, man, I'm telling you, he couldn't have been in no Kroger's near me because I'd have cussed his ass out.
That's
I'd
where
have cussed
it
him
goes
out.
back to journalistic integrity. Some people
And
just
he
don't
didn't
have.
apologize. He did not
No, he
apologize. He just
didn't.
said he, he just said,
When people start their apology off with "if I offended anyone," it's not an apology. It's not going to be an apology.
right,
It's
right.
a half-ass apology.
Right. It's a
If I offended, obviously you offended someone. You're here. We having this conversation. So there,
right.
you can leave the if out. You didn't. Ain't no if to it. You did.
You did.
You know what I'm
You
saying?
did.
Right. You did. There's no if. If means there's a chance that you didn't. No, sir.
No,
You did.
we have already established that you did. Okay.
Right.
I think the
So when
whole
people get
world.
that if shit, no.
Yeah, that's why I
If
say
ain't
he.
nothing but another but. When people give ifs, buts, and no, that means you're indecisive on whatever it is that you're trying to give me. So you're gonna be half ass. So
I
he
guess
therefore he gave a half ass apology. No, you can keep that.
Skip is on his last leg anyway. I guess he pushing out all the rest of his words and stuff, whatever he got to say, because he really need to be trying to go live life with his wrinkled up tail. While
A
he
lot
out here
of
trying
people
to
do.
judge all these people that still
A
playing
lot
sports
of
and
people do.
stuff.
A
Like, what
lot.
is you doing, sir? Get your ass somewhere and sit down. I'm telling you, he couldn't have been in the grocery store with me because I'd have cussed him out. I'd have been like, you know, you was wrong for what you said about this. You know, you was, boy. That just don't make no sense. But I did put an update on my community story, guys. So go check that out. He is up. He watched the game today with his both of his parents was beside him. They
That's
still have
good.
to monitor him because I think he's gonna have to get some type of pace maker or something. But as far as him, coming
So
back to
he's not
play,
coming back to sports. He's
I don't
done.
think that, yeah, that's gonna be something that the doctor's
Uh,
probably not gonna want him to do or whatever. We not gonna find out more about that until after, a little bit after his recovery and stuff. But it is an update. He up, he alert, he looking. So all the prayers that we was out there, and I say the prayers, the spirits, the Buddhas, the Islam, everybody that was sending up something for him, baby,
okay.
they heard it. They got in sync and got him up. He was up in arms. That was a miracle
Right.
before our eyes. So, y'all go like that post and just go shout out, go put some threes in the comments. You know what I'm saying over there. But yeah, we definitely is. Again, like I told y'all, I'm a football mama. So when I seen it, I just automatically went into empathy mode for his parents. Like I literally my heart just stopped. Like, oh my God, I thought about his mama. You know what I'm saying? I was just like,
Right.
ooh, baby, get up, that type of thing. So it's a yeah, that was really insensitive of Skip. Like, bro, you got your stuff that you say. Now, let somebody would have said something about Tom Brady like that if he would have got hurt.
Ooh, baby, they be ready to set the world on fire.
He'd have
They
been
gonna
he'd have been
ride. They
ready to
gonna turn
sit.
over
So yeah.
cars. Make sure the water systems outside be sprinkling and everything. They're gonna tear this shit up.
Say would have
They're
shut it
gonna set
down. Yeah,
buildings
we
on
done.
fire.
Yeah, but
I'm telling you,
Shannon had
cars gonna get turned over. They're gonna
say they're gonna act a donkey. Well, Shannon, he held
they
it
gonna act
down though. He
fucking
he
donkey.
said something to him. He said, he fought for it. But again, I didn't think that was cool at all. That was just not cool at all. But that just goes to tell you. About stuff. And so did you okay, so one more thing. Did you see that little video on TikTok with the man slapping his wife?
Oh,
The UFC owner.
I think I heard. I think that's what
I'm
I saw some
I'm
UFC
trying
stuff.
not to
I didn't
laugh.
watch
It's
it.
not funny. It is not funny. But y'all
Why he
listen.
slap her?
I'm trying to see if I can pull the video. I can't pull it. I'm gonna see if I can pull it up on my phone. I'm gonna turn my camera on. So
Lord.
so or matter of fact, I'm just gonna send it to you. I'm just gonna send it to you and we find it. So listen, y'all. Uh so the president, right? The president named Dana White, right? So him and his wife was him and his wife was at this bar, I guess, or whatever. And I'm listen, y'all. I'm so sorry for laughing. I have a nervous laugh, so y'all just bear with me. But so what had happened was pretty much on the little thing. I'm gonna send you the video. On the video, she was talking and stuff at first, and then he said something to her, and she slapped the shit out of him. I'm sorry, she slapped him hard. She slapped him so hard, he reflexed her ass and he slapped her back.
Damn.
He kind of gave her a poo poo poo,
Did you send me the
Baby,
video?
when I tell you she got up and started hitting him again. I was like, yeah, they be fighting all the time. The way she did, she hit him,
Mm.
the way she hit him, that shit,
Oh, Ike and
baby.
Tina, huh?
Oh, but when I tell you it was Ike and Tina, I was dead. I said, oh Lord, no, no.
And you know they say Tina stayed putting hands on Ike. They just didn't show their part.
Well, that's kind of the debate
That's
right
the
now.
T. That's the T.
This is the this is the debate. So what
But-
they saying is that um well, I'm gonna say what DL Hughley said. DL Hughley had said he was on Vlad TV, right? I sent it to you. So he was on Vlad TV, right? And Vlad, Vlad always asking stupid
uh-huh.
ass questions and shit. So Vlad was like, "Did you see you see Dana White, the
Yeah, I got
UFC
it.
president or whatever? Did you see him and his wife getting into it?" And it's left. He was like, "Yeah, I seen him." He said, so DL said a joke about it. He was like, "Look," he said, "if there was anybody black with their last name Brown, Chris Brown, Antonio Brown, James Brown, they'd have been in jail. They'd have been in jail right now. Even though." And then Vlad was like, "Well, she hit him first." He was like, "I don't give a damn. I don't care." He said they still would have, just because he was black, he would have. He was like, he a white man. He gonna get over. He gonna get out of there. Then I was talking about when he said the Brown went through. Well, I said I died laughing. I said, "Oh, dear, Hughley, stupid as hell." So listen though, I'm laughing because I'm only laughing because one, this is something that they look like they be doing a lot. You know what I'm saying? Especially when they get drunk or something, they just be throwing punches and doing whatever. But baby, when I say she slapped him hard, she slapped him so hard, he literally you could. It wasn't like no pause when after he after she slapped him. It was just like a CJ look. So it was just like a quick like she slapped him and he was like pow pow like hold on, bitch, this is a reflex type of shit. Like wait a minute. So I said, baby, let me tell you something. She got back up, y'all. She pulled one of my numbers. Nigga, you not finna hit me and think I ain't finna get back up and try to hit your ass back. Baby, now I ain't gonna try to initiate the fight. That's only if I get hit first, by myself or something. Well, baby, let me tell you, baby, she got up, she yoked him up again, baby.
Tasha, I didn't. It was a mess. I watched it. I was like, but you know what though? Like he, I mean, it was a barely a. You could tell.
It was a
They barely slapped
reflex.
each other. Like he wasn't really like. I'm thinking he just slapped the piss out of her.
No, it was a reflex. It was like she slapped
Yeah.
him hard though. I think she
Yes, he
slapped
did.
him off guard, and that's why he hit her. Because he probably, if she wouldn't have slapped him that hard, he probably wouldn't have even been fucked up. He probably would have just grabbed her hands. But
Mm-hmm.
she touched his soul on that one. That's why
He
he had to
sure
slap her
did.
back real quick.
She reached back to Europe on his ass.
Baby, and she's supposed to be a fighter too, so she was not having it. I
Oh
don't know what the
yeah.
fuck she was mad for. But baby, she had slapped shit out of him. She told you gonna get your ass whooped up in this club tonight. I said, Lord Jesus. But my thing is, and all jokes aside, I just want to say this because I am not an advocate of domestic violence. I
Disclaimer.
have, disclaimer. Yes, I have family members that have been in domestic violence situations.
Right.
I have been in domestic violence situations. Now, I'm going to say this for the record. Sometimes I have been the domestic violence. I'm just gonna put it out there, y'all. I'm
Okay.
reformed though. I'm reformed.
He's working on
Sometimes
stuff.
we done worked on it. It's over with. I don't put my hands on nobody. Don't nobody put their hands on me unless it's a friendly way. Okay, that's where we at.
Okay.
But I want to say this. I agree with DL because if that was a black man, oh baby, he'd have been drugged down the totem pole. He'd have lost everything. Because think about this. Ray Rice. I'm gonna say Ray Rice. He's
The
still
elevator guy.
they still with each other. They didn't shun the mess out of that man. because
Well,
what
I
he
ain't gonna
did,
lie, Tasha. The one in
yeah,
the
he did.
elevator,
Yeah, he did.
man,
Yeah,
he did, man, he rag dogged her ass. I remember
he
that.
he
I
did.
don't even remember him, but I don't know who he is, but I remember
I
that.
remember that situation. Yeah, yeah, he did.
Like I
But
ain't
she
think she
did
was
hit him
human. I thought she
first.
was there.
She hit
Yeah,
him first
that's
in that
true.
too.
But
So
god damn.
yeah, yeah,
I
he
still
did.
remember that. I still remember seeing that with the same effect. Like,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah,
Like,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah,
I don't
friend, you right
know.
on that one. He did do it. He did do it.
Man,
He did. Yeah.
he
This
he
one
beat
right
her
here was not.
ass.
That was more of. Yeah, this one was
What did
more
he lay her
of. I'm
out?
gonna get your ass off me. Yeah, she was.
Did
He was like, yeah, yeah. He
yeah.
knocked her out for like a second.
And the
Yeah, he
bodyguard
did.
had to pick her up
He
and take her to
did.
the room.
Mm-hmm. He did.
Yeah.
He did. So that one, yeah, that one was a little, but still though, he still don't need to be doing that either. I'm just
Damn.
saying. It just,
I wonder if she's still
you got
working
to
on.
understand and both of them, all of them are like professional, either football players or a fighter, to where it would be ludicrous for you to have to hit any woman anyway, period. You see what
And
I'm
see, that's the
saying? Now,
thing.
man,
It's
you
like
gotta
when you're a fighter, especially, you don't supposed to because your hands are literally are legal weapons. If I'm
hmm
not mistaken, like the techniques and stuff, like you're technically trained on how to hit and to hit with a devastating blow,
right,
the
right.
dude whooped her ass. I remember that. I
Yeah,
don't know him, but
yeah.
I remember that.
And I think both of them was all of in both all these, what I'm saying? So it's I'm gonna say this. It looked like it was something that on both situations that they had dealt with a lot anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like this wasn't nothing new that just came up, type of thing. It just got
You know,
caught up on the
definitely a
film.
double standard like DL Hughley said, though, because if you think back when Jay Z and Solange had they spat in the elevator, if he would have hit the shit out of her, he showed some hell of a restraint. Because if he would have hit the shit out of her
Baby,
ass, he would have been
because
locked
Solange was
up.
whooping that ass.
He would have got in trouble. Yes, she was. She was
Solange was
hitting,
whooping that ass.
kicking.
She was getting
She
her.
was putting the 6 inch heels where they weren't supposed to go. Like she was kicking his ass.
I know he still
Like
got
I
scars from
remember,
that night, boy.
yeah. So I do
And
agree
then
with DL
Beyonce
Hughley.
come
Like
walking up out of there smiling and stuff like,
right
girl,
with
my
that smirk
sister
on
is
her
what.
face.
Oh, that was funny.
Solange came out
Yep.
trying to fix her swoop, make sure her hair wasn't sticking up. It was
Right. And she
that
tell
whole
you though,
situation. Was
that was some
Ooh,
shit though.
those was the good times though.
Yeah. And I just don't condone nobody fighting, putting their hands on nobody.
Me either.
Especially now, if y'all in agreement and y'all meeting up somewhere and y'all gonna fight it out, then it shouldn't be no charges pressed. And it shouldn't be no jail time from nobody. Goddamn it. You go out there, go get your ass whooped, and go home. But if it's some shit like, like I don't really condone that part. You know what I'm saying? So I don't, it's just,
Well,
but
Solange said
baby,
you can
these
do her
folks,
sister wrong.
yes, and I get it. You know what I'm saying? But you also got to be careful with that,
Yeah,
because on
you
defending
do.
your sister, you kind of assaulting somebody. You know what I'm saying? So
Kinda. She kicked Jay Z out.
yes, she did. She whooped his ass.
Paul Jay.
she she did that.
Yeah, excuse me, over here the cookie. It was good.
Hello, CJ, you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
All right, y'all. Well, I think we didn't covered this week's worth of hot topics and stuff. So we about to get up out this thing. Of course, I thank CJ for coming on and chopping
You're
it
more
up
than
and
welcome.
stuff. This was fun. And I thank everybody that tuned in and that's been watching. I need y'all to like the video real quick. CJ, when you get off, like the video for me too, and put it out in the algorithm and stuff like that. Like the
Okay.
video, y'all. I'm gonna have a new video posted on Hot Topics probably either later tonight or in the morning. So y'all know it's Monday. So the Rico, the YSL Rico trial gonna start tomorrow. So it's gonna officially start tomorrow. So I think they're gonna be streaming. So I'm gonna stream like probably like a couple of hours of it on there. So on here, so we can just kind of get caught up on what's going on and stuff, y'all. So we gonna have our weekly um little hot topic section next week, probably either Saturday. We'll get with y'all. Y'all know y'all gonna see us next weekend. Though y'all gonna hear from us. You know what I'm saying? So thank you again for CJ for coming in and
You're
being such a
welcome.
great hot topics partner and stuff. And so everybody again, y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Please share if you care. I'm gonna say my little spiel on the way out. Y'all, it's your girl, Miss 3D Live, Coach Tasha, Tasha Mack, Tasha Cobbs on a good day, but not Tasha K. I love you guys. Peace out.